Eyewitness Weather forecast.
Just past 6:07 on your early Thursday evening, I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed tracking a frigid Friday that will feature some sunshine, but there is still a widely scattered snow shower chance during our Friday as well. Let's take a look first, though, at our lows from this morning. Look at these lows, anywhere from -6 in, or -8, I should say, in Hamilton to -2 in Old Forge was the range of temperatures, and I expect temperatures tonight to be within a degree or two of that. And there will also be more wind tonight, so the wind chill will be more of a factor as well. Let's take a live look right now at downtown Utica, where we're dealing with cloudy skies, 9 degrees at the present time. So we're on our way, well on our way to below zero, and in some cases we're already within a couple of degrees of that up toward the north. We've got 2 in Old Forge right now, after again bottoming out at 2 below this morning. We've got 7 in Lowville and then Lake Pleasant, 6 degrees in Boonville, and down toward the south we've got 11 in Johnstown, same thing over in Camden, 10 degrees in Norwich at the present time. We've got 7 in Cooperstown. When you add in the wind, though, it's coming in out of the northwest. It feels like either the single digits above or below zero, and in fact we've got the teens below zero up toward the north. Old Forge -17 with that temperature again of 2 degrees, and in Boonville it feels like -11 right now. So because of that extreme cold, we do have an extreme cold warning in effect for all of Herkimer County, northern Oneida County up toward the north. That's from 7 p.m. this evening through tomorrow morning or the afternoon, just depending on your location. But area-wide there, we will see anywhere from wind chills of 35 below to 25 below. Down toward the south, you are not immune either. We do have a cold weather advisory that goes from 7 p.m. tomorrow, 7 p.m. this evening, I should say, through tomorrow morning for southern Fulton and Montgomery counties, but from Otsego and Oneida counties down toward the southwest, it starts at 7 p.m. this evening and goes through 9 a.m. Sunday morning for wind chills that could be -15 to -25, even at points during the day tomorrow and again during the day on Saturday, but especially at night. So you'll definitely want to limit that time outside, and especially for your pets as well. Quick trips in and out. And as far as the radar is concerned right now, we are in and out of some snow showers, especially over western portions of Lewis, Oneida, Madison counties, where they've been targeting the last couple of days, but none more so than the city of Oswego, which got several feet of snow over the last couple of days or so. We do have a stationary front to thank for that up toward the north, low pressure down toward the south. Some of that energy is going to feed the coastal storm that will be impacting areas from the Carolinas up to New England over the weekend. But the good news is that as we head into next week, we will see more of this high pressure, our fair weather friend, bringing some more sunshine and closer to average temperatures. So while it won't be as frigid, it will still be chilly. Overnight tonight, though, on Futurecast, we will see some decrease in clouds up toward the north and east, more clouds down toward the southwest, but not stopping the temperature from dropping to at or below zero in many locations. And that'll be the same thing again during our Friday. The good news is that we're not looking at much in terms of snowfall accumulation, with the exception of Oneida and Madison counties, where temperatures will only top out in the single digits to around 10 degrees for tomorrow. But that's the last of that for a while. We do get into the 20s as we start the month of February, and teens over the weekend. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you, Jordan. When we come back, a medical emergency at a home.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
Just about 10:15 on your late Thursday evening, I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed tracking a frigid Friday, although it will remain mainly dry, and there could be a few breaks of sunshine here and there. It still will be quite cold, don't get me wrong. Let's first take a look at our almanac for today, and that shows that it was quite cold today as well. 17 the high, -7 the low this morning, and that beats the previous record of -6. And in both departments, we were well below average for this time of year by as much as 14 to 18 degrees. No precipitation was observed as of the climate report as well, and obviously not anywhere near the record high of 58. And I should also mention that our sunset this evening at 5:13 p.m. We are now officially about 5.5 weeks away from daylight saving time, and that starts on March 8th, and then we will see sunsets at or after 7 p.m. So we just have a little while to go if you can hang on in there. Right now it is 5 degrees, so we're we're hanging on to temperatures that are a little bit above the 0-degree mark at this time. That's under mostly cloudy skies. That wind out of the north and northwest, making it feel just oh so chillier. We are dropping already below 0 up toward the north. Old Forge at -1, Loudville at -3. The rest of us in the single digits above 0 at the present time, but that's going to change over the next few hours. Visibility not a problem for most of us, but we are seeing some lake effect snow around Onondaga, Oswego counties, as well as right around the city of Syracuse. Visibility limited to 1, 2, 3 miles in some cases. What is going to be the main story over the next couple of days for us is the extreme cold. So for that reason, extreme cold warning has been issued for areas to the north of the thruway in that deeper blue color. That started at 7 p.m. this evening and goes through either 10 a.m., 11 a.m., or 1 p.m. tomorrow, just depending on where you are. And then from the valley on toward the south, you do have a cold weather advisory. For Oneida, Otsego counties, points southwest, it goes through 9 a.m. on Sunday. For areas closer to the capital region, it goes through tomorrow morning as well. And then it'll likely be reissued as a cold weather advisory even further north, basically meaning you'll have the colder wind chills further toward the north. Could be wind chills at times of -20 to -30, maybe even lower than that. The radar is mainly quiet with the exception of those lake effect snow showers impacting areas off toward our west. The reason for that in the clouds is because of a trough draped right across our area. And then you'll notice back toward the southwest, we do have some energy that will provide the energy to that ocean storm that will impact portions of the Carolinas up into New England, but staying to the southeast of us as we head through Saturday and Sunday. So things remaining quiet overnight tonight for us, just bitterly cold out there, dropping to around -5 or -6 in downtown Utica, and we will increase clouds slightly, only getting up to around 9 or 10 degrees by the time you head through the afternoon. And it looks like it could be mainly dry other than a widely scattered or isolated snow shower. Could be another coating to an inch of accumulation. And for our friends in Oneida and Madison counties, only getting around to 9 or 10 degrees for most of us. But the good news is that once we get beyond the weekend, we will see improvements temperature-wise and some sunshine working its way into the area next week. So if I were to pick a day to get that car washed, I would recommend either Monday or Tuesday. We'll see more clouds by Wednesday and possibly a few more snow showers by Thursday. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you, Jordan.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
11:10 is now the time on your late Thursday evening. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed tracking a lot of clouds for our Friday. Most of the day is dry, but it's just frigid cold. Although we will eventually turn the page as we end the month of January and start the month of February already, believe it or not. Right now in downtown Utica, we're looking at mostly clear skies. Temperatures sitting at 1 degree above 0, but we already have some locations that are well below 0 temperature-wise, and especially so when you consider that wind chill. Right now we're sitting at Old Forge at -7. Loudville and Lake Pleasant at -4. It's -5 in Boonville. Those are the actual air temperatures, but when you factor in that wind out of the west and northwest, it's already feeling like it's anywhere from 25 to 30 below in some of those locations that I just mentioned. We are under an extreme cold warning. A little bit better down toward the south with temperatures feeling like around 15 to 20 below 0, and further to the southwest where you do have a calmer wind, Hamilton and Sherburne sitting at +5 and +1. So that's above 0, but I expect that to change during the overnight hours. So further toward the south, as such, you do have a cold weather advisory in this lighter blue. And for our southeastern counties closer toward the capital region, it goes through tomorrow morning, but from Otsego and Oneida counties down toward the Binghamton area, it goes all the way through Sunday morning, and then this extreme cold warning goes until 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Basically meaning the difference is that they're in the areas in the deeper blue, that extreme cold warning, we are seeing or are going to see in some cases wind chills as cold as -25 to -35, a little bit better as you head down toward the south, but still seeing wind chills of -15 to -25. So make sure you are layering up and bundling up when you have to spend any time outside, and make sure to watch out for the pets, especially. Quick trip out and then right back in. The radar is looking fairly quiet. We are seeing a couple of lake effect streamers coming in off the southeast end of Lake Ontario. Other than that, just a lot of clouds. The culprit for that is a trough of low pressure that is draped right across our area, if not just toward the south right now, and then back toward the southwest, toward the mid-south section of the country, you do have an area of low pressure that's going to transfer its energy off toward the coast and become that coastal storm that will be affecting areas from North Carolina up into New England, but avoiding us here in central New York, other than the fact that we will see a few clouds as we head through Sunday from it, but no major impacts locally. I'll talk about that in just a second, but we'll start you off with your futurecast tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We will see a mix of clouds and sunshine, just bitterly cold out there. Temperatures around -5 to -6 at that point, and then only recovering at best to about 9 or 10 above zero, but that's the actual air temperature. When you consider the wind chill, it'll feel like it's around, if not just below zero for most of the day, and we can't rule out a widely scattered or isolated snow shower, but most of the day is dry and accumulation free. We'll just see a lot of clouds. There could be as much as 1 to 3 inches over portions of Oneida and Madison County, most of us coming away with under an inch. And as far as your high temperatures, after starting and ending the day with temperatures on either side of zero and in the negatives, you'll end the day with temperatures right around 10 degrees, and that storm again impacting the 95 corridor. May see a few snow showers as close as Albany and southern Vermont, but no major impacts here locally other than just those clouds and temperatures in the teens over the weekend. And as we start the first full week of February, we will see the return of some sunshine and temperatures a little bit closer to where they should be in the 20s. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you, Jordan. When we come back, a medical